Hi Blueprints, Vero here. Imagine a skyscraper and you are on the top of it. You see a flying swimming pool that ends with a thin line that cuts also the urban landscape. Is that swimming pool better than a normal semi-Olympic swimming pool? Or does an exclusive sofa designed by Boca do Lobo make a better living room than others without a flashy firm? Is there a way to differentiate good architecture and exclusive architecture? Here, high-end design meets reality. Marketing campaigns often claim that buying exclusivity means buying better if you can afford it. But is that really true? Is there a significant difference in quality, durability, or convenience between exclusive high-end buildings and those that have won architecture awards and received global acclaim? There is an old saying in Spain that goes, "Perfection is the enemy of improvement." This means that once you have a good product that meets your requirements, striving for endless improvement can make you lose sight of your original goals. So, is exclusive design architecture better than good high-quality architecture? What makes us differentiate between these two categories, exclusive and good high quality? Maybe all those extravagant buildings designs are the result of a project overwhelmed by too many fanciful ideas or too much money, right? Let's find out. The budget parameter. Contrary to popular belief, big budgets in projects often bring big problems for managers and decision makers, who usually don't realize these issues until it's too late. So many architecture firms struggle when resources are virtually unlimited. Some fail to replan the project and its priorities when a new requirement arises during the design process. Others lose their ability to select and compare quality options when cost is not an issue. Okay, infinite money doesn't magically create exclusive projects out of thin air. But what about a big budget in good hands? Well, if you have a good design and project management teams, your money will be directed precisely towards enhancing the exclusive features you want to highlight in your project. And here is the key where big budgets often are necessary condition to create some outstanding real estate asset. Is necessary actually good? Someone might judge that adding a slide from the bed to the breakfast table is unnecessary, or having a custom-built theater like Michael Jackson, or intelligent mansions full of sensors like those owned by Bill Gates. But what if I could afford to consider those parameters as priorities? What if I feel it's a way to express my preferences and I simply can't do it? Why not? For those who judge this as unnecessary luxuries, think about how there's not much difference between these whims and spending hundreds of hours on video games or shopping in malls. Most people don't even have time to sleep, yet they spend a huge amount of time on these activities because they see them as little luxuries they want to indulge in. Money and architectural space are just other resources that many people have in abundance. And architects are not here to judge their preferences or their dreams, but to make them real. Extreme uniqueness as a value. Well, now we have a really unique piece of architecture and we want to sell it. Do you know the difference between these three buildings? 1. Casa Mirador, Gobins Arquitectos. 2. Falling Water House, Frank Lloyd Wright. And 3. Drake's YOLO Estate. Okay, I'm going to give you some hints. One of them is a unique piece of art, a monument to architecture so valuable that it cannot be purchased by private individuals. Another is an exclusive real estate asset, valued for its unique facilities and also for its current owner. The third is a contemporary high-standard architectural masterpiece, but despite receiving praise in specialized circles, it doesn't compete in the league of the world's most exclusive real estate assets. If you know or guess the answer to this test, write your answer in comments. At the end of this video, I'll give you the answer. Is quality a thing here? The Easterlin paradox. Formulated by economist Richard Easterlin in 1974, the Easterlin paradox invites reflection on how perception of sufficiency and well-being are shaped by factors more complex than mere economic income, including social comparison and expectations. Another similar concept was introduced by psychologists Philip Brickman and Donald T. Campbell in the 1970s, called the hedonic treadmill. This is a theory in psychology that suggests individuals return to a relatively stable level of happiness despite major positive or negative events or life changes. They have shown that while increases in income can lead to short-term boost in happiness, individuals quickly adapt to their new financial status and their happiness levels revert to the baseline. So let's come back to exclusive architecture. Let's assume our basic needs are satisfied. Let's say we can afford more than a sufficiently good building. And we know that a big tailored item like a building is very difficult to get. When we surpass these limits, costs don't grow linearly, like having a house slightly bigger. They tend to grow exponentially. Think about this. When I am managing the construction project of an exclusive building, I will have to hire top-notch specialists to develop that private theater inside the building, or to create the vineyard from scratch and have it end up producing wine. And of course, with this kind of budget, the architect should have an eye to invest in high-quality materials, construction systems, and to hire good advisory staff. In these kind of projects, any failure or flaw in planning can result in a significant loss of money and time. Today, we have learned that when it comes to high-budget architectural projects, creating something beyond good enough leads to exponentially higher costs and risks. And if properly assessed, such a product will likely belong to a different market than common real estate buildings. It will compete in the exclusivity market, where high-quality standards and uniqueness are the new basic parameters that add value and drive up prices. And here is the answer to the little quiz I gave to you. Keep seeing the big picture and think it big. Still there? Take a look at this.